Some of the metrics in the reporting revolve around engagement. So here you can see the number of engaged sessions is a metric in the reports, as well as engagement rate. So this is actually the inverse of bounce rate, which you might be familiar with in universal analytics. So engagement rate works slightly differently, where a higher engagement rate means higher quality traffic coming to your website. And there's actually three things that indicate an engaged session. Those three things are if someone has actively engaged on your website for over 10 seconds, has had 2 or more page views, or have fired a conversion event. So if anyone triggers any of those things, they will become an engaged session. And that's slightly different to universal analytics, where you just had to have a second interaction. So the big extra thing here is the 10 seconds, where if someone's actively on your site for longer than 10 seconds, that might mean that your engagement rates here might be higher than sort of the inverse of the bounce rate in universal analytics. So one thing to take into consideration here is the number of events that you've got marked as a conversion. That's because anyone that does a conversion will then be an engaged session. So here, for example, in the Google merchandise store, they've got about 7 different events marked as a conversion. So if anyone does these, for example, scrolling, if anyone's reaching 95% of the page, then marked as a conversion, and then they're an engaged session. So that will make the engaged session metric higher if you've got more events marked as a conversion.